So we're here at Point Turton Caravan Park, up on the upper levels. La-di-da.
A little bit fancy.
A little bit fancy. We're up here, not going to drop any names, but tripping a van. Same site that they were on. So yeah, we're pretty lucky to get this one. They must have known who we were. Has anyone left? Anyway, so here we go. Check it out. This is the view we've got. That's why you do this outside. Alright, so we're just about to head up this road up here, which is this sort of gravelly, dusty stuff. And this is our time when we put our dust suppression on. I mean, we've been, I know, not burnt too many times, but we've had it where we're like, it'll be alright. So we don't bother doing it. And then we get in and everything's full of dust. So we just do it now. As soon as we start going on any sort of dirt road, we'll just come in, turn the dust suppression on, and then at least we know, even if it's, you know, a K, at least you know you're gonna have dust everywhere and you have to clean it all up when you get to where you're going. So a good thing about these is we pretty much turn them on, and we've got the main switch off at the moment. Obviously we don't want water pumps running that while we're driving, so we just make sure everything's still off before we turn the master back on, which is our black switch up here. So then when we turn that on, she's starting to blow already, so that's good. So then we'll just pretty much do our trip. I think it's only about 5 or 10 Ks worth of this dirt road, but it's just a good insurance policy. Nice and easy, don't have to clean up after yourself, so good stuff. So I just turned the dust extraction fan, or not extraction, the pressurizer on, and I thought the wind picks up when I grab this thing. And a good way to check is just go around to your vents that are on the outside of the van, and I just put my hand here and I can feel that there's air blowing out of it, which is good because that way you know that it's working. There's lots of positive pressure inside that caravan, so hopefully all the dust stays on the outside and not inside, so good thing. Anyway, gonna go up this road and get to our next spot. So you can see how much dust is coming out there, and you know, this is a fairly well maintained road, so you can imagine what it's going to be like when it's on a really bad corrugated road that's you know, in the middle of nowhere. So definitely worthwhile putting those dust suppression things in place, whether it's even just a scoop event or things like that. Just yeah, it's not worth having to clean up all the mess afterwards, especially if it's only a 10-minute drive for a half an hour to an hour worth of cleaning. Yeah, not worth it. Get out, turn it on. Makes all the difference.
So we've just got into Wauraltee Beach campground, and we're just going to come up over the hill here, and hopefully there'll be a spot for us.
Hopefully. We came in here the other day as a bit of when we're driving around without the van on, and it was full, but it was on the weekend, so I think everyone that's local or whatever might come down here to hang out, but there's no one in the first couple of sites now, so fingers crossed that we get over this hill, there's no one up there.
Let's have a look, see what it's going to be like. Actually, I think it's the second hill you got to get over.
Yeah, it's like one of those anti-climax build-up things.
Yeah.
But there is a spot in here as well that's tucked in behind the dune, so if it is really breezy, it'll be a good spot in here. It'll be nice and sheltered. Or if you're in like a soft floor or...
Yeah, if you're in a tent or something like that, you can actually camp in here behind the dunes. That's just off to this side over here.
Oh, look at
So a nice little spot in there.
the baseball bat's still there. Cricket bat.
There's a cricket bat.
Can we grab it, Dad?
Alright, so going over this hill, there's some beachfront camping on the top of the dunes. So let's have a look what we've got over here, hey?
It's a Monday, so everyone should be at work.
Yeah.
And if they're not...
Look at that. There's pathway leading.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's looking good down the front there.
Someone here, but that doesn't matter.
That's okay. There can be one person here.
We're going to block their view.
Yeah. So there's spots in off the side here. You can go down that way. There's spots over there. And then there's spots sort of right down the front here, around that loop there. And then you can see there's some people camped up here a little bit further back as well. So just not quite on the water's edge, they're just back towards there a bit.
So they're going to be pissed.
Yeah, because I think we're going to go
view.
right down the front there.
We might have to go on and approach them and give them a beer or something and have a chat.
Yeah, can we do that then?
We'll do it later on. After
All right.
They already hate us.
Let's zip around there and see where we can tuck in.
Yeah, good stuff.
Looks good. The water's beautiful. There's no wind. It's going to be a good day. Alright, so this is bloody awesome. Check out the view behind me. Just gorgeous beach. There's hardly even any weed or anything on there. You can drive down onto that beach. So you can drive down along, all the way along there. The water is just crystal clear. The sand is beautiful and white. We've got a little track right here. And check out where we are parked up. Oh my god, that's pretty good. What do you reckon, kids?
Good.
I'm gonna have to clean my windows today. These windows need to see this view. That is so awesome.
And I need to see the toilet.
Yay, we got a good spot. We love it when this happens. It's like a lottery win, really. That's pretty good. $10 a night here. That's pretty good. What do you reckon?
Pretty bloody awesome.
Pretty bloody awesome.
And usually, yeah, we never have wins.
We never have wins.
Yeah,
Not wins.
wins. As
Yeah.
in, like, we never
Wins.
win anything. We usually always lose awnings, crash drones, or do whatever.
Yeah.
So now I've actually got a ripper of a spot.
Yep.
So
we
that's
have
awesome.
a ripper of a spot.
Go us.
Woohoo! The things you make him do for a good view, hey? Check this out. Trained this man well.
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Check out that view. Straight out the back of the bedroom window. This is one of the main reasons we put this, the main reason we put it in was for breeze, but an advantage is check out the view. Oh, you gotta love it, hey? This is amazing. So cool when you get a view like that right outside your bedroom window.
We just got to wait for those people to bugger off.
Yeah.
They're only here for the couple of hours, so that's alright.
Yeah, they're just checking out. Oh, maybe not. They've got a swag there. They might set up right next to us.
Oh, looks like they're going to get put up with 3 noisy kids.
Oh, it's just everywhere.
And mummy snoring.
Winning! got a little peaceful moment on the beach to myself. Mark and the kids are off having a little snorkel. They're going to explore what's out there. Some dark colours, I think it could just be seaweed, but that's okay. They can go have a little look, see if it's worth fishing. Off they go. Sounds like they've found a bit of seaweed out there. But it's just lovely. The kids just love it. They just have a little explore, have a little look. You can drive down on this beach, I might have said that before, which makes it really good. We might try fishing up there a little bit further another day. Looks like it might be a bit deeper up there. Did you want to do any snorkeling, buddy? No? Had enough?
I didn't even do anything.
Why not?
Because because I felt like it wasn't like you have to go out super far.
Yeah. You didn't want to go out there?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Play on your boogie board?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Can you tie this to my wrist?
Yeah.
Another pretty awesome day today. Started off pretty windy this morning, and so we thought, we've jinxed it. But anyway, it's not too bad this Harvey, nice and still. Sun's out, water temperature's beautiful, kids are playing. I think Kate's having a snooze, I think. Just beautiful.
Tell you what, this is our 4th night here, and this place just does not get old. We're up here on the sand dunes, and this is sunset. It is just spectacular. You can't beat it, hey? Right here, right in front of the ocean. Mark's doing a little bit of droning. But it's just, oh, look at the views. It doesn't get any better than this. That is just beautiful.
How's the serenity?
Look, if you're blessed enough to come here and not have too much wind, you won't regret it. Like, it is just such a top spot. We had a bit of wind through the day today, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we just used that as a bit of downtime. Sat in the van.
Did a bit of extra schooling.
Caught up on the schooling. We're in week 8 at the moment with school, and we're just about done with schoolwork. So we thought we'd just pump some of that out because you got this view. You might as well, hey?
Yeah.
Even on a windy day, it's still bloody awesome spot to be, hey? So 4 nights we spent here, and of that we had like awesome weather for two and a half
to 3 days, yeah.
We just went off and did some driving around some of the local towns, checked those out, drove up the beach, checked out the different ports at either end.
Yeah.
So there's things you can do still when it's breezy, and then you just enjoy these views. It seems to calm down a bit in the afternoon, so yeah, bloody awesome.
That sunset. Ooh.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors.
that was an interesting morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're all packed up from Wauraltee Beach. Had a bit of a sunset GoPro last night, and we forgot about the GoPro that was on the roof.
Yeah.
Because we do things like that when it comes to, you know, expensive bits of gear, whether it's drones or GoPros or cars. Caravan awnings. We break stuff. And it fell off. Now the thing is, it fell off about 2 k's away from where we were parked up. So we've spent the morning looking for our GoPro in all the random places that we were.
And who found it?
And I'll let Kate tell the story because I'm just coming over here.
Who found it?
We're grading the road into Wauraltee Beach at the moment, and we're very lucky that he actually saw it sitting on the road, so he's picked it up, put it in the cab with him, and then there's been people at the campsite looking with us. We went back, we tried to find out where we were camped, we looked on the road on our way back, we've walked around to another little part of the campsite where there was another guy camped up, had a chat to him. He had motorbikes, so he said, look, I'll jump on my dirt bike, go for a ride. And he's ridden up and he's looking around for it, and the grader driver saw him looking, so he's actually gone and oh, this is one of our little helpers here that helped us too.
Yeah.
Is that up near the gap and the bamboo?
Yeah, but it's further up, like it's, yeah.
No, it's before the gap and
Oh, it's before the...
It's the first one before the gap.
Just be real careful because we came down that way and you won't get into the bamboos. It's really tight and you might struggle to get into Tiparra Rocks.
Yeah, right.
Just with the van on the back, so maybe just walk in
Yeah.
first.
Ah, cool.
So, and just be careful if you go from Tiparra Rocks all the way up to
This lady's giving us some hints on Tiparra Rocks.
It's a one-way dodgy ass road and there's nowhere to pull off.
Yeah, right.
So,
Ah, cool. Ah, awesome.
Alright.
Cheers. Thanks for that.
So it was one of our little helpers that was helping us look. But yeah, so this fellow jumped on his motorbike and took off up the dirt road for us to see if he can have a quick look where it was. He came across the grader driver. The grader driver noticed he was looking for something and whipped it out of his pocket and gave it to him.
Yeah,
so that was awesome.
He sort of chased him down on a grader,
grader.
chased down this motorbike rider, and he's like, what's going on? He's like, did you lose something? So that's so good.
That was so good. Everyone was so helpful.
Yeah, and
yeah, it was
the
awesome.
only like there's a bit of damage to the tripod. One of the legs is broken off, but I think it's been cracked for about 3 months anyway.
Yeah,
so that was going
probably
on.
half broken anyway.
But yeah, so really weird and just so grateful for people helping. You always run into that, whether you're
do.
bogged or whether something like that.
Yeah.
There's so many people that are willing to come out and give you a hand. So
Yeah, everyone's real helpful. on the
awesome
road,
karma. There's going to be some good karma coming
Look,
to these
there's
guys.
one of those little stumpy tail lizard things again.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Well, Dad can't pull up that
It's
quick. He
pretty
should have pulled
fat.
up a little quicker. He's
Sorry.
gone. He ran away, guys.
Thanks. Why is the break
So that's our little grader friend
Yeah.
who found it for us.
What are the chances of not running that thing over?
Thank
Ah,
God for him, eh?
What a legend.
Yeah. We'd buy him a beer if we could.
Or if I had some beer, I'd give him one.
So we had 4 days at Wauraltee Beach. Absolute specky of a spot.
Yeah.
Loved that. I honestly have put it up there as one of our best campsites that we've done. Definitely, I think our best in South Australia.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we did have there was a bit of wind towards the end, but
Yeah.
you're on a coast and you're
But
on
I
a
think
beach,
it's pretty
so-
windy around here all the time. So to have gotten sort of 2.5 days with no wind was
Yeah.
very lucky, and that was awesome. So we just had a bit of downtime in there, which was nice
Yeah.
when it was windy. Thank God for a caravan. And anyway, so we've left there this morning and we're heading to Tapara Rocks. So we've got to go get some water, dump the toilet,
Dump the poop tank.
and just need a little bit of food just from Maitland. We'll head into Maitland and just grab some bread and milk and eggs and things like that, and then head up to Tapara Rocks and see what that's like. So we're going to do 2 days there, and then we're going to get the new awning on the van. Woohoo!
Yeah. Try not to rip this one off.
We will be very, very careful with this one. We've probably never even used it.
Yeah.
And since we weren't allowed to go on the dunes at Wauraltee Beach, we're allowed to go on the sand dunes at Tiparra Rocks. And
So why weren't we allowed to go on the dunes at Wauraltee Beach?
because it squishes them down, and then because they're trying to plant more plants to keep the sand dunes staying there. But if we go on it, it squishes all the roots and things that hold the sand dunes together, and that
We've just stopped in Port Victoria to get some water and to dump the toilet. And we found these little fellas in the field right next to where you fill up your water. So there's all these little alpacas here. It's a little alpaca farm or something here. And they're all hanging out here just right near where the water point is in the public toilet. So they probably get lots of visitors come and see them. They're really cute. Hello. What do you think? What do you think of them? What are you doing? Are they cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are cute. There's brown ones, white ones, in between ones. Cute.
Hello. That one looks like cute. That one's my favourite.
That big fluffy one, isn't it? There's one down there having a sit.
He's like, I'm Frank. You like me?
Hello.
Hello, you little listener. That one, the black one, they look like a gorilla.
Alright, well we made it out to Tiparra Rocks yesterday. Moved up here from Wauraltee Beach. And this is definitely another spectacular spot. Like, we've pulled up here right on the side of the ocean, little tiny cliff down to the beach, easy to get down, great for fishing. We saw a guy last night catch a shark here, so we're going to try and do a bit of fishing today. But yeah, we've got a pretty awesome spot. You can have a see behind me here where the ocean is. So nice. And then this is our van right here where I'm standing. Definitely another one to try out. We're finding some really awesome beach camps up this side of the peninsula. So if you've got some time up your sleeve, these are definitely the ones to just hang out at, relax, do some fishing. We're about to go for a walk up the beach now and check out the cliffs. There's some cliffs up this other side here. So you can see up the beach there. There's some cliffs as you walk up the beach and around. You can follow that around. Still a little bit of breeze here, but nothing that you can't deal with. So yeah, we're hoping to spend a nice day here. Boogie boards. Kids can go for a bit of a surf on the boogie board.
There's also a sand dune that's just up there that the kids have been dying to go down some sand dunes.
Yeah.
And they were running down, sliding down there yesterday having a ball. So bring out either that or like an old carton of beer, cardboard, something.
That's what we did in our day.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just going to go for a walk now and then we're just going to chill out for the day. Sounds good.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
Alright, so today it got a little bit windy on the beach. We did a bit of fishing, didn't get anything but weed.
And a toadfish.
Oh, and a toadfish.
We got a good one. It was a good,
nice sized toadfish. So we thought we would head inland a little bit to the Sunny Hill Distillery. Come here, they've got food trucks occasionally, and today they've got wood-fired pizzas. So we're gonna have some wood-fired pizzas, hang out on the grass, try some gin.
Try some lemonade.
try some lemonade, eh?
Try some lemonade, maybe.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, just for something different. So they've got a few like distilleries and breweries and things out on the peninsula, so you can get away from bad weather if you need to.
Yeah.
Do something different.
Wait, there's another hole. Yeah, but
And the kids are fighting in the back seat. Surprise, surprise.
Fighting over a ball.
Yep. All right, cool.
oh yeah.
Let's go.
Hey.
Well, this is a pretty cool place. So we're seated here right next to the grass. Kids are off playing in the grass. There's live music on today. There's wood-fired pizzas going on. It's definitely been a good day to come. Really really nice little bit of atmosphere. You've got the outdoor bar over here, which will open shortly. You can get your drinks from there. You can get tasting paddles of the gin that they have on offer here. Yeah, really cool. Very nice.
So that's Yorke Peninsula done.
Yes, it is.
Done and dusted. That's very cool spot, I think.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyed that.
Definitely worth, I think, that trip down into there. Like, so a lot of people often say about the Eyre Peninsula and how awesome that is and go there. Haven't been there yet, so we can't judge, but definitely the Yorke Peninsula, I reckon, is worth it.
Yeah, so good. I mean, the East Coast is, you know, pretty laid back and not really, you know, I don't know how you sort of say it, just more of like an easygoing sort of thing. And then the west side was more like, yeah, there's good beaches, like the beautiful sands beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Point Turton was awesome with the jetty there. You can fish off that and then explore all up and down the coast. So I think, well, I preferred the west coast of the Yorke, but I mean, it's all good. It's not like it's bad. It's just different.
Flatties
sort of
Beach was really nice. Like that sort of, you know, driving on the beach. It was just beautiful. And we had really nice weather that day. So
apparently
that was really
it's
nice.
ranked in the top 10 beaches in Australia. It's Flatties Beach or Flatties, whatever it is.
Flatties Beach.
So yeah, really good. Worth checking out.
Definitely worth it. So if you poor for time poor, don't have much time.
Yeah.
I'd say go down that western side, sort of down that sort of
the shin
part of the foot. I think that's probably the best bit. If you've got time up your sleeve, go all the way around.
Yeah.
The national park at the bottom, Innes National Park, was absolutely gorgeous. We didn't have the best weather when we were down there, but you could definitely spend more time down in there as well. The camping's great, the campgrounds are great. We could access, I think, most of those campgrounds with our caravan.
With the big van, yeah.
So yeah,
definitely
love it.
doing it. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap then. So next thing, we're now heading up to Brisbane. Actually, we're going there for Christmas because we do silly things like 2,500 k trips one way for Christmas things. But anyway, so we're going to be tackling the Streslecky track, which if those of you don't know, it's about 500 k's worth of dirt road heading north from South Australia into Queensland. So yeah, we'll be tackling that next.
We just decided we'd try to avoid New South Wales, hey, just in case the COVID rules change and we can't get into Queensland or anything like that. So we just thought we'd give the Stress a go. Yeah,
so we're going to do that. It's pretty much going to be how to prep your van for big corrugations, things like that. Probably won't be the biggest episode, but it'll be just a bit more of an informative one. But so then we'll have Christmas.
Doing the Stress track, that'll be the one to watch.
Yeah, so then we'll have Christmas, and then we'll get back into it after Christmas. Head back down to South Australia again. Yeah.
So have a good Christmas, everyone. You probably already have by now. It's probably over by the time.
Yeah, by the time it is. But anyway.
Anyway, hope you had a good Christmas. And we'll be back into it.
2022. Yeah. All right. Take it easy.
Too easy.
Merry Christmas.
See ya. We are up super early, and we're headed towards. Where are we going? Lyndhurst.
From Port Augusta to do the Streslecky track.
There you go. It's way too early in the morning for my brain to work. I'm not a morning person.
No. I mean, yes, you are.
So I've just gone through to make sure that everything in the van is going to be all right, and we've got it set up as well as we can.
So do that, and always just lock one of these locks of everything, just in case they rattle loose. You don't want that to pop open while you're on corrugations. So always just go around and lock one of the locks on. If they've got 2 locks, I just lock one of them, and then yeah, that way it stops them coming open. You see how dusty it is out there? Oh, crank it, Asta.
I'm not cranking it, Ray's cranking it.
Just push pause, babe.
All right, so this is start again.
About the wind, eh?
Yeah, this is just B-roll.
Because the wind
Tiparra Rocks.
Because the wind is stupid.
Stupid wind.
Stupid wind.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I can put up with this much wind though.
As soon as I said that, the wind pops up. Bloody wind. It's not curry night, it's bloody Yorke Peninsula.